Hey everyone, this is Nintendo Act 8 here, and it's time to build Tetsuya. Sorry if the video quality or frame rate changes between the video, because I might run out of space trying to record this. So let's go off the list of what we got right now. Got this Crucial Ballistics DDR4 16 gig kit. It runs at 2400 megahertz. The Core i5 6600K. An Asus DVD-RW, because we need something to install Windows on. As shown from a previous video, the Hyper 212 Evo. The case is in the background, the Corsair case, and then this is actually an improvement. I was not expecting this. The Z170X Gaming 5. Yeah, the Gaming 5, I was surprised. I thought we were going to have to go with the Gaming 3, but because of all the discounts, we were able to get this. Plus this was the only one they had. So, first let's go ahead and, yeah. Should I try building this one? No. We're just going to do a time lapse or something like that, because I don't have the patience for this. I'm not going to record this. Maybe I will. I don't know. Point is, we got all the parts. In fact, this actually has more USB ports than the other ones, so that's nice. Dual gigabit LAN Ethernet and whatever. So, yay for upgrades, although I don't really care. Point is, we got all our parts, and just for the record, this is actually lighter. I mean, I get that it's a CPU, it's not supposed to be heavy, but I don't know, it's just, this box is lighter than I thought it would be. As you can see, the CPU is right there. Core i5. I don't think I'm going to overclock this yet, because it's like, well, I don't have a graphics card, so why overclock it? Yeah, I know, somebody, wait, what? You don't have a graphics card? Well, I'm not concerned about playing games right now. I'm concerned about having a working computer that I can use to stream and stuff like that. And yeah, this RAM is actually, look at how nice this is. I know it's just RAM, but I just like how it looks. Okay, no more fooling around. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so we got the case open. We got our parts. Let's get the most easiest one out of the way first, the disk drive. I mean, this is easy. Dirt easy. Just put it in here and we're good. Except one problem. How do I get the front? How do I get this off? Something so basic. I mean, I could do that on the old computer, but the old computer is a bit less secure. When you need help, that's what the manual is for. After all, even though I shouldn't have to use a manual, oh well. This will all be worth it once it's finally done. And I'll do a test live stream later today probably, if I can get all that stuff working in time. Okay, let me put this on the thing. So, yeah. Boom. You'll have to stare at the Xbox or whatever for a second. First remove. Okay then. So what? Do I hold this? Oh boy, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother holding it. Let me just put it right here and I'll figure it out. Oh, okay, wait, I see it. So wait, there we go. It's actually more secure than I thought it would be. So yeah, let's just slide that in, because it's a disk drive, so I don't think anyone's gonna care. They're like, oh no, you're not showing us the disk drive. What? It's a disk drive. Who cares? Not that important. If I can get it to go in. Okay, there we go. Fits the case well. Push. So I want to take it out. Matches the case nicely. It's a black drive, of course. So, okay, easy parts done. Well, let's move this up a little bit. Okay, next part is obviously the most hardest one. The motherboard. And the reason why I'm saying this is going to be the hardest is because I'm afraid I'm going to break something. I'm sure I won't. I've taken old motherboards and put them back into systems before. Let's just put it over here. Ooh, this looks nice. Look at those reinforced PCI slots. Oh boy, I'm getting excited already. Okay, so it's in the anti-static bag. Can I pull it out without breaking it, please? See, I can't do this one-handed. I already know I can't, but I'm trying my hardest. Okay, no, this is not gonna happen one-handed. This is not gonna happen one-handed. Let me just. This is not gonna happen one-handed. There we go. So we got SATA cables, more SATA cables. Manual, nice and glossy. Driver disc, which of course everyone's gonna say, you don't need the driver disc, you can just download the most recent version off the website. So of course I'll be doing that. What's this? Fan connector. I think these are fan connectors or something like that. SLI bridge. Look how flimsy it is. Whatever. SLI bridge is an SLI bridge, although of course NVIDIA would probably be like, no, you gotta buy our new, like, souped up one, or whatever. Multilingual installation guide, which we'll probably need, because knowing me. Oh, I love this one. Do not disturb. Enter. I might actually use this. That's pretty cool. I/O shield. Look at those USB ports. And last but not least, a little badge you can put on your computer, which I will probably be using, because why not? Okay, now this is the part right here. The motherboard. Oh boy. Why is this worrying me? I'm worried I'm gonna break it. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna break it. I'm more worried about shorting it out. Well, of course, as long as I don't plug anything in, I'll be fine, but you know, you can never not be worried enough. How I grab this. Okay then. This is big. It's almost too big. But it's not too big, because look, it'll fit. Okay, before we do... Okay, I'm gonna do this, you know, off camera. There's no way I can do all this safely while holding the tripod, or my fake tripod, or whatever the heck. Or I guess the selfie stick, the repurposed selfie stick, or whatever. Why is that hilarious? Okay. I'll be back when I get the motherboard installed, because there's no way I can do this one-handed. Well, I just had a duh moment. I put the motherboard all the way and I had all the screws in, and then I remembered, wait, I have to put this like metal thing on the back of the motherboard so I can put it in the CPU cooler. So I had to take the motherboard out, and now we're gonna, yeah, put this thing in, or whatever. But I guess putting this and, you know, this part, which you need to screw the thing in so you can, you know how this stuff works if you've built a PC before, but it's just like, now I'm definitely starting to see why a lot of people are so afraid to build a computer, because yeah, it's a lot of work if you haven't done it before. I could definitely say from experience, and I haven't even gotten the motherboard fully in yet. Oh, and my cat is in the room, which is worrying me because she's walking all over the stuff, and I'm like, don't walk over it, what if you might do something? Yeah, I gotta make sure Bella doesn't get anywhere near my PC stuff. I don't know what cat hair falls on it. Okay, good, she wants to go out. Okay, Bella. Okay, there, now she can't mess up any of my stuff. Because I'll be damned if the motherboard shorts out or something because of Bella, I swear to God. That's $200 down the drain. Well, almost $200. It's like 130, 140 since the gaming file. Okay, enough talking. I'll be back once I get the motherboard fully installed with the CPU cooler. Okay, here's where we are so far. We're at the point where, okay, apparently I have to put the motherboard on first because I forgot there's a back panel. Fail on me. Okay, so we need these, okay, like these screws, though you put more screws in there. You need it to install this with this for the motherboard and the CPU cooler or whatever. Guess what? There's a problem. We only have one of these and I can't find any more. We need more. Where are they? I looked in all these little packets of screws that they have. I can't find any more of these, and we need 4 of them. So either they just didn't come with more than, well, I'm sure they're around here, but it's like I can't find them anywhere. Oh yeah, I finally got this thing off, whatever. Point is, I have no idea where those screws are. They're not in any of the little boxes. It's not in this box, the Cooler Master box. We might be stuck, because of course we can't complete this thing without these screws, but I can't find them anywhere. I'll be back when we find the screws, or we get it installed, or whatever. Promise this time. Look what we finally got on this thing. Yeah, it took forever to get this cooler on there. I actually needed some help to do it. Hold on a sec. Whatever. Ignore the flashing lights. Whatever. Point is, we got that installed, although... This is the best we could do, so hopefully we did that right. So yeah, the cable is plugged in. We'll move that behind. So... yeah. Next... yeah, next step, finally. I think next all we have to do now is put the RAM in and stuff, and we should probably be good. We got the cooler in. Oh yeah, of course the power supply. We're gonna do that at the very end, just so I don't, you know, shock. So I put the hard drives in, all those cables in the back. So in terms of this, yeah, I think we've gotten. Okay, so I think, yeah, let's just go with the RAM. It's RAM. This is once again Crucial Ballistic Sport DDR4 2400 megahertz or gigahertz. Back to the Future reference. Sort of. Yeah, this is what happens when I try and do things one-handed. Okay, so this is my first time handling RAM that isn't that. Alright, sorry. This is the first time I've ever handled RAM with actual spreaders on it. Look, I have this packet of DDR2, like, you know, the standard green sticks. Okay, so... oh my god. Now there's one thing I'm not about to screw up with this, is how I put it in. I've ruined a few sticks of RAM by putting it in the wrong way, and I forced it in and it didn't work. So yeah, Crucial Ballistics Sport DDR4. These are 8 gig sticks, so this is a total of 16 gigs. But of course, before we put this in, we gotta make sure we put it in right. Oh boy. Hopefully we didn't screw up the RAM. I'm sure we didn't, because even my DDR3 sticks, my DDR2 sticks can take a fall like that. Let's see what this says. Oh, how to install them. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's yeah, the notches on these are different to the DDR2 sticks that I have. Okay, let's stop doing inevitable. Let's make sure, because I know it's gonna be like, you gotta put it in the right slots. So let's, yay for the manual. Okay. RAM. Backpack connectors. Oh yeah, of course, because we put this in here, the mighty 6600K is installed now. Of course. It wasn't obvious enough. Oh yeah, here's all the ports. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, USB DAC up. PS2 ports. We get to try that one of my old keyboards to see if that works. USB 3.1, USB 3, USB 2, USB 3, audio jacks all over the place. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I got the IO shield as best as I could in here. I couldn't quite get the corner to go in all the way, but it doesn't look like it's really gonna affect anything. But you know, okay. Let's. What the hell? You okay? Watch season 2 trailer. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that in a few. Okay, let's get back to the computer. Well, I just saw XMP profile, which is of course what the LAN. Yeah, LAN. Installing the memory. Make sure the motherboard supports the memory. I'm pretty sure it does. This thing can go all the way up to 3200 megahertz. I'm not sure if I can push that RAM though. Okay, DDR2 modules. That's what I'm working with. DDR2, DDR1, DDR3, DDR4. Okay, so I'm assuming it means either black and black or red and red. Oh wait, there's a thing on the corner. Let me... Actually, no, before we do anything, let me go ahead and put the back panel back on it. But before we can do any of that, we got to put this GeForce card. Yeah, I know. It's like a GeForce 210. It's all I got right now. No real graphics card. Oh boy. And this is PCI 2.0, by the way. This is PCI 3 technology. And look at those. Yeah, we gotta defile this thing with this little garbage card. You know, we'll do this at the end. Let's get the... Look at all these connectors I have to hook up. Oh boy. I got the USB 3 plug-in, but all these other ones, yeah. Well, yeah, let's get that sorted out. Okay, my phone is almost dead, so we're gonna use we're gonna have it connected to the charger. So, yeah, but it's all finally set up, and it's a bulging. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, it's all set up. It's all in there. The RAM, yeah, I forgot the RAM, by the way. That's why the video stopped. Or whatever. I guess you didn't see that part. Got the drive, so now for the question, or I guess to be specific, the thing I've been waiting so long for. Let's watch it boot for the first time and hopefully not crash or something like that. But before we do that, there's something very important that I need to do, and that is, of course, plug in the VGA. Actually, no, we're gonna do HDMI, of course. Which, of course, means I have to unplug something for this to work. Oh, and, you probably didn't see it, but yeah, we did install my garbage graphics card from the other computer, because that's all we have to work with, so... Ooh, yay, GeForce 210 with a Core i5 over... Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so... I would hook it up to that monitor right there, that square screen one, but this is our gaming PC, dang it. Well, not quite a gaming PC. Almost, just missing a good graphics card. Let's move this in the Wii U. The Wii U is... Let's move this gaming manual away from the... Okay, it's not that funny, it really isn't. Okay, let's move all this. Oh, I just forgot, we gotta plug in all this stuff now. Oh boy. I'll be right back. Okay, the time has come. Will the computer start? Oh, look at those red LEDs. And look at the red LED in the front. Looks like it's working. With this drive open. Yeah, it's faster than the old one. Okay, now how we get up? PNY. Yeah, there's the old graphics card. Okay, the thing just rebooted on itself. PNY again. Boot. Jeez. Come on. Go to the gigabyte screen. Oh, this line's working. Oh! Wait, Windows? Okay, well, the computer's trying to load my old copy of Windows. Oh. Is the 32-bit edition. So, those 16 gigs of RAM is completely useless. Completely useless. Because right now we're capped at 3 gigs. Because I didn't install... Yeah, that probably explains why it's chuggy. Ugh, it's chuggy! Come on! This is a new computer. Well, it's 32-bit, so... Hey, at least all my stuff is on here, but... Ugh. Chuggy! Okay, desktop. Hey, it's more snappy anyway, even if it's even it's stuck on 32-bit right now. Okay, where is control panel? System. There it is, right there. Core i5 6600K. 16 gigs of RAM, only 2 gigs usable. No wonder this is running so slow. Look how much it does, like no RAM available to it. Of course, we're gonna refresh this entire computer. We're gonna reinstall it from the beginning, but yeah, Core i5 6600K, 2 gigs of RAM. Okay, so yeah, let's see what the NVIDIA control panel says. Not NVIDIA control panel, dang it. GeForce Experience. Hey, it works. I didn't even have to do anything. It works out of the box, but it's 32-bit only, so we're going to be reinstalling Windows 8. Upgrade to 8.1, then upgrade to 10, and so on. I think you get the point, and then we'll be good. Okay, games. How is that not supported? How is the 6600K not supported? What? How is that not supported? Look, 16 gigs of RAM, only 2 gigs usable. Check. Windows 10 Pro, check. 6600K, not check? What? What kind of ripoff is that? Well, of course it's 32-bit, so... should I back up anything? All it's on here is pictures I don't really ever use, so... Let's format the thing. Okay, shut down. So, 2 gigs of RAM. Even my old Dell that I just replaced by building this thing doesn't have that. It has 4 gigs with 3 gigs usable. This thing only gets 2. Or it could just be the OS's, you know, the motherboard or whatever. It could just be that. But yeah, look at this nice red LED fan. Ooh. So much quieter than the old computer. I'm gonna enjoy having this, even though we have a garbage graphics card. Okay, I'm loving this already. You don't even know. I'm gonna get... Oh! What's the OS button? Which one loads into the OS? Gigabyte! Delete! I pressed extra, dang it! Press any key to boot from a CD... Yes. What the... Oh, wait, drivers. Drivers! Your PC can't be accessed. Ooh, I wonder why. The thing crashed because it didn't install drivers on it yet. I know everyone's gonna be like, well, go to the website and install it there, but we can't do that, so we're gonna use the driver disk. This thing actually supports base clock overclocking, so if I got like an i3 or something like that and I really wanted to torture it, I could and overclock it. Okay, let's put that in here. The drive's a little cheaper, at least. I like the Asus logo on it. I like the bending. It is a RW, so it will write, although this doesn't have a card slot, so I'll have to use my old computer for SD cards. Ooh, UEFI firmware settings. Yes, please. Let's go to the Gigabyte UEFI BIOS. The first BIOS that is, you know, a blue screen or whatever. It's gonna be fun. Gigabyte, boo. Q flash. What? Ooh, look at this. Oh, the sensitivity on the mouse is garbage. This isn't as flashy as I thought it would be, but still neat. Should I overclock this thing? I mean, do I really? Okay, BIOS date. Ooh, so that's probably got the most recent BIOS. Look at this 2016 administrator. System language. MIT. Base clock. Frequency. Total memory size. Yeah. Ooh, it's a dual BIOS board too, so that's neat. This didn't break it because I think I accidentally hit my screwdriver on the motherboard while I was setting it up. Thankfully, I didn't do anything. I was worried. Okay, Windows 8 boot 10 boot features network stack. Okay, we're not gonna mess with any of this. Just want to look at it really quickly. Legacy USB chipset. Internal graphics auto. We're not using the internal graphics. Maybe we will. I don't know. It's like, well, why not? BIOS features. Okay, which one is fast boot disabled? Yeah, I want to be able to access let's see. Well, USB 3.1 power. Of course, power. System information. Wait, MIT, right? Advanced memory. Okay, so yeah, this is where we can adjust, you know, the overclocking settings. Yeah, 2400 megahertz. I'm sure it could go higher than that, but we're not gonna mess with that. This channel A, sub timings. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with this quite yet. I want to. Believe me, I want to mess with overclocking, especially on the CPU, because it's like 3.5 gigahertz is all we're gonna be like. That's all. Fail. 3.5 gigahertz is probably all we're gonna be able to take advantage of, simply because the original lyrics are a pile of what? Just saw a comment on my channel flash up. It's like, that's because the original song is a pile of, and then it cuts off. Okay, anyway, so yeah. CPU frequency, CPU temperature 34, so 34 degrees Celsius, so that means the CPU cooler is definitely working, isn't it? I can't see. Yeah, it's working. I can see it. You guys can't see it, obviously, but I can tell it's working. Okay, system. Ooh, Japanese. Yeah, we can be a real weeaboo. Place in Japanese. Yeah, no. Okay, BIOS system date. System time. Yeah, quit without saving. Let's see. I could probably overclock this without even having to do anything. Okay. What does enter do? Select. Okay, what does that do? Whatever, as you can see, Intel Core i5-6600K. Yay! We actually have a computer. It's not garbage. It's actually a very, very good computer. Beats HG Hydras. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be that kind of person that's gonna like rub this in people's faces and stuff. I don't want to, but I can't handle it. Okay, base clock. Yeah. We'll do all that stuff later just to make sure. Okay, let's save and exit. Actually, no, just to make sure. Go without saving, yeah, just in case. Oh wait, which one's the one that boots to the CD? Or the DVD, I guess, of Windows 8. F12. Boot menu, boot menu, boot menu! Okay, Asus drive, thank you. Yeah, Windows 8! I don't think Windows 8 is nearly as bad as everyone makes it out to be. What the? Boot off the Asus drive, as in boot off the DVD. Oh, wait, duh, I'm an idiot. Wait, I forgot I have the drivers in there. I know, I have the drivers in there. Man, this thing is being bottlenecked like crazy by this 2 gig limit, because it's 32-bit. You know it has 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, let's go ahead and install the drivers really quickly. Or would that just be... Wait, that's... No, wait, that's going to be overwritten by the thing. We'll do that afterwards. Let's install the OS first. Version 1.6. Oops. I'll have to get used to that, because I'm going to have my... Ooh, I got to try the USB 3 port finally. Yeah. Apple iPhone. Backup drive. I guess all my data's still on here, of course, but... run setup.error. Can I even boot it from this? Or it's gonna be... Yeah, this version is 32-bit. Yeah. Okay, let's turn this off. So... Of course, the computer is going to unplug everything. Okay, it turned off. F12. I'll find the tripod in a second because I know some of you are probably annoyed by me holding the camera. F12. Oh, here it is. Asus. What? There's 2 Asus devices. UEFI. I'm just gonna assume that's right. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Yeah. Press any key to boot from a CD or DVD. Now, yep, now it's working. The lights are on. So yeah, there's no second drive like on the old computer. So if I really want a dual drive system, I'll have to get another one, which I might do, but I think I need to get a card slot for this, but the problem is there a card slot for this sized bay or whatever? I think it's called a 5 1/4 inch, I'm not sure. Okay, where is the tripod? 'Cause I know you're all tired of me holding the camera like this. Where is it? I'm actually legitimately curious. Where the heck is it? I don't know where it is. I'll be back when I find it. Okay, the tripod is set up so we can continue. Windows 8, install now. Setup is starting. The computer's doing just fine. Ooh, that was really fast. On my old computer, okay, yeah, I'm gonna obviously show this off camera because it's the product key part, but on my old computer, this would take like 2 minutes. It loaded up in seconds. Gotta love that Core i5. 6600, it's not even overclocked. I don't think that's gonna really make a difference, but whatever, so we're gonna move this over to the side so you guys can't, so we're gonna type this in, and then I'll be back. Okay, yeah, it died. Anyways, let's keep going. Install Windows only. Let's blank the drive. Format. There we go. So while that's installing, I attempted to put the badges on this thing. So yeah, Intel Core i5 inside in G1 Gaming. I think I'm gonna move those around a little bit. I think I want to put the Core i5 one right here where the Corsair logo is. The only problem is I can't get it off because I already put it on. So I think I might be screwed. I mean, how much does it cost to get one of these things? It's probably like a few cents on Amazon to get one of these stickers. I'm sure the G1 Gaming one would come off a bit more. I bet I could peel it off right now. Yeah, this one will peel off a bit more. Okay, put it in the middle a bit more. I'm trying to get it in the middle. Okay, so, yeah, I'm just gonna put the thing over here. Stare at the progress bar while I try and figure out this logo. That's better. Dang it. Ugh. I got some good stickers. Yeah, that's probably stuck there forever. It's like I want it on the front, but I can't find a good spot. I want to put it right here. Into a Core i5 inside, but no. Get a sticker. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's put it. Labels. Okay, we're gonna put it on the right way. Don't want it to be crooked. I want. Actually, wait, there's one other thing I can do. I really need this on my computer now, but it's like, hey, it's a cool, it's like, you know. Yeah, close enough. It's better than the Corsair logo. Yeah, there we go. I was going to look at the stand like, what's happening to a Core i5 inside? I'm going to do with the G1 Gaming one, so I'll just leave it up here. Actually, no, I do know where I can put this. Put it right here in the middle. There we go. Now that's more like it. Okay, so here's what I got. So yeah, G1 Gaming there, and I have the Core i5 logo covering up the Corsair logo. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna take a while, even though this is a faster computer. Well, remember, we're still working with a hard drive here, so that might impede performance just a tad. Okay, I'll be back when this is all finished. Okay, we're at the part where it's asking us to personalize stuff, so of course we're gonna go purple and TESTUYA. And this is the first time when I actually have typed in this name, it's actually legit. Settings. You know what? I know everyone doesn't like Microsoft spying on you, but whoopity-doo. I don't care if they look at that. Help improve, whoopity-doo. I don't care. Username. TESTUYA. None of this stuff is going to even matter. Password. It doesn't matter, because this is going to all be replaced. So it's not like it's a big deal anyway. I'm just going to have to put in something random. Fine. Okay, NA8. Just put Logan. Logan, whatever. This is Windows 8, of course, and I'm going to update it to Windows 10. And just for the record, I'm really tired of talking right now, because this process has taken hours. We're just now getting to installing an OS on it that will actually take advantage of all the memory in it, because, you know, I'm not dealing with 32-bit Windows. What do you think I am? Password hint. Yep. I don't think you guys can even see it because the lighting is so bad. Hi. We're getting things ready. He's going to do the flashing psychedelic colors. Check out the new way to use Windows. It's not new anymore, Microsoft. This isn't 2012. After your PC is ready, move your mouse into any... Yeah. I actually like Windows 8. It's not that bad. Just install Classic Shell, and it's basically Windows 7, but better. Because you know that whole thing about Microsoft saying it's Windows 7, but better? Well, just install Classic Shell, and you don't have to put up with any of the stupid start menu. If you don't want it. Just install Classic Shell. That's all you need to make Windows 8 a perfectly good OS. That's all you have to do. It's not that hard. Because I don't understand, like, everyone that complains about Windows 8, did complain about Windows 8, I'm like, 2 words, Classic Shell. It's like if you don't like this, I actually do like this, to be honest, but if you don't like this, go to desktop. Okay, let's see if all the memory is working. Okay then. Look at that. 16 gigs is being fully used, of course. Windows 8, though. So, yeah, Windows 8. Fun. Okay, already runs better, even though there's not much on it. So, let's go, build 9. Oh, it's right. We gotta call Microsoft to get the key verified. So, I'll be back after however long it takes to get the key verified. Okay, just finished talking to the person at Microsoft, who, by the way, I'm pretty sure was Indian. And yes, it was the official Microsoft one, not some faking number. I've fallen for those in the past. Okay, but as you can see, for the fact that there's no, you know, thing in the corner, Windows is now activated. As you can see right there. Windows is activated. So yeah, of course all the RAM is there, everything. Okay, you know what? Let's stop with the tripod now. We don't need the tripod anymore. So yeah. So now, let's see if the Windows 10 upgrade assistant will work. Try again. Okay then. Yes. Wait, what? Did I press minimize? Go back to the Windows upgrade. Oh, downloading Windows 10. So while it's doing that, let's go ahead and okay, it's Steam, exploit Gamecaster. I don't think I installed GeForce Experience yet for that garbage graphics card. But hey, we might as well install it and see. It's gonna be like everything is good except the graphics card. GeForce 210, man. I think I might just go for a 750 Ti for a temporary graphics card. I think I can do World at War and lighter games like that, like World at War or something like that. Because I don't think I can live with this old GeForce card for long. I need a real graphics card with, you know, a GTX card, or maybe I'll just wait for the AMD. Maybe I'll get the AMD R9 470? Is that the one that's gonna be, what's the card that's gonna be 99 bucks? I swear there was a card that was gonna be like 99 bucks. Okay, let's go and type this over here. You get to stare at the lighting. Oh boy, Steam Guard authentication code is, I'm not going to tell you, of course. Not like it's going to matter because it doesn't work after like 13 seconds anyway. Okay then, it's installing. Updating Steam information. This is so much faster. This is without an SSD. So keep that in mind. This is all without even an SSD. It's just a hard drive and it's so much faster. Okay, games. Gmod. Actually, no. I need Windows 10 for that. Gmod. I bought Gmod's very CPU dependent, so that's why I think this is gonna run a lot better. So I'll install the old GTA games. San Andreas. So let's go ahead and install these old games. Terraria. If Terraria doesn't run good now, I'm going to be mad because I have a good CPU this time. If anything, the GPU will hold it back. But it's a 2D game. It shouldn't run that bad. So yeah, well that's downloading, which I'm not using wired right now. I'm using this wireless USB thingy because the drivers for Gigabyte, the Gigabyte drivers on this disc, not that disc. The ones that are in here don't want to work because according to them it's not compatible with the current version of Windows. I'm guessing, are they Windows 10 only or what? Let's try loading it up again. It does not support this version of Windows. Can I open up the files? README. Can I read the README? Oh, it's a JavaScript file. I can't. It's not a Word document. Auto run. Point is, this thing is not going to work. Yeah. Well, while we're waiting, let's pull up Crystal Disk Mark and see what the drive speeds are like. Did I install GeForce Experience? Now watch it be like, the CPU is good. If the CPU isn't listed as good now, then this computer is just lying to itself. Okay, click. GeForce automatically keeps your drivers up to date and your games optimized. My rig. It looks good up until one spec. Look at this. Microsoft Windows 8 Pro, soon to be 10. It looks like to NVIDIA. 16 gigs of RAM. Core i5, 6600K, GeForce 210. Yeah, we're gonna need to get some kind of card for this thing. Maybe JT will give me his old card when he gets a 750 Ti or something. Exploit Gamecaster. We installed this already. Installed it already. Where's XSplit broadcast? Yeah, yeah. So I can actually broadcast some live streams when the level 5 thing happens in July, or if they do a surprise direct or something like that. Oh, it's taking so slowly. Gotta love USB internet. Maybe I'm just overestimating my Wi-Fi connection. We're gonna switch, because right now we're on Verizon, but apparently we didn't know about the Frontier switchover in California, so we're stuck with Frontier internet now instead of Verizon, because Verizon switched over to Frontier. So now we're gonna either go back to Time Warner Cable or go to like DirecTV or something. And hopefully that means we'll get 100 megabit internet again. Well, at least DirecTV has 100 megabit internet, I think. Megabit, megabytes, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. System information. Model to be filled by OEM. No touch display detected. 4 physical cords. Hyperthink unsupported. Everything else is supported though. Pretty much. Yeah. NVIDIA GeForce 210. That's so bad. Hey, I should be able to run basic games like these, like the old GTA games in Gmod. Shouldn't be a trouble. Shouldn't be a problem for that old card though, so at least there's that. Okay. What other software? Oh yeah, Crystal Disk Mark. Let's test out the thumb drive. Crystal Disk Mark. Crystal Do Mark. It's Shinshoku edition. That for some reason is like 10 more megabytes. Okay, what the heck just happened? Oh. Okay, it's installing. I got this amiibo wallpaper, which you'll see. Or not. I promise there's an amiibo wallpaper. Let's go over to YouTube. Oh yeah, look at all these comments. So what the heck is this? Can't wait for season 2. Yeah, video. It runs so much smoother now, unsurprisingly, but hey, this stuff loads way faster. It doesn't lag, like the old computer. Whoop. Yeah, here is the menu. Yay. E3 2016 review trailer. I have not uploaded the season 2. It's just Steve Jaws. But even then, it's like... it's like a really bad, like... Thankfully, I'm not the only one that's noticed. What the heck? I got sent a message by someone. Hoo boy. Okay, so, it's, oh, that says PC Plus. Okay, so anyways, once all this stuff is installed, I'll be back. And of course, once the Windows 10 is ready to be installed, we'll get to that. So we'll be back when that's all ready. Okay, so now we can finally start upgrading. You're about to be signed off. Yeah. What? Start... Restart your computer. Yeah, restart the computer then. Jeez. This is way faster than it was on my old computer, so... Yay, newer architectures. But yeah, after I'm done with this video and I upload it, I'm probably gonna do a test live stream and just do random stuff. Because, you know, now we got all this horsepower to play with, even though I don't have a graphics card, at least not a real graphics card. They're still packing a Core i5 in this thing. So I want to see what kind of frame rates we can get on lower games like Gmod or something like that. So yeah, it's gonna do its thing, update Windows and update the Windows 10, so I'll be back. And now the video is coming to an end. I lost the rest of the footage, although it was just me updating the Windows 10, so nothing too exciting. You guys saw me build the computer, that's what matters, and yeah, definitely was, yeah, I could not install that cooler on my first try though, seriously. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this really long video, sorry for the long wait. A new video is going to be coming out soon, I'm going to talk about the NX rumors. And with that being said, this is Logan589XP, signing out. Thanks for watching.